Oh, since when?
Bitch.
I'm my bad. Ryan, I'm sorry for what I said. It was really, really wrong.
And I'm sorry about the things I said about Avery.
But, bitch, you should have came to Richmond Studio, bitch! When I tell you. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. Hey, I wanted to talk to y'all about the MTV Video Music Awards that came on last night, and this was actually a good show. I don't and always seem to forget when we see a good award show, but this was pretty good. I liked it. All the way from, let's just say everyone was out, right? Everyone was out first and foremost. No one stayed away except for SZA. And it's kind of annoying when these performers and or award nominees don't show up and they win awards. Is SZA on tour or something? Let me know, because I don't follow her like that. Her voice is kind of annoying to me. I respect her artistry, but her voice is kind of annoying to me, so I don't really care that much. But she won an award and wasn't there. So it was kind of like, okay, whatever. But we get to see Ice Spice sitting next to Taylor Swift in the beginning of the show. And then as the show progresses, she's booted to the back seat behind Taylor Swift, sitting next to Ashanti. The fact that they had, like, you know, these nominees and these celebrities on an upper platform along with the presenter was interesting. I thought that was interesting. Let's just big up the Jersey Arena. First and foremost, I like the stage setup. Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if she was high, drunk. I don't know what was going on with her. But her and her gold baldy was all over the cameras, all over the place every time we saw her. She was not chill and just chilling. She was like, I'm like, yo, I want whatever she's having. Can I have whatever she's having or had, please? Let's do it. Cardi B was there, Megan Thee Stallion was there, Doja Cat was there. Nicki Minaj hosted for like 2 seconds and did 2 performances. LL Cool J was there. NSYNC came back. Karol G was there. Shakira performed for like 90 minutes. There was so much happening on the stage, from Demi Lovato to Peso Pluma to Karol G performing as well. There was so much going on in this particular show, and yeah, let's just get into it. Lil Wayne was the opening act. Lil Wayne is dope. I kind of thought that it was about to be like a Lil Wayne, Drake, and pull Nicki out kind of mesh up. I thought Nicki was gonna open the show, but it wasn't. It was Lil Wayne who comes out of nowhere. I don't know if Lil Wayne has any music that's released recently or whatever, or he's just performing just to perform. Lil Wayne is cool, Lil Wayne is great, but I couldn't hear much of what he was saying to really get into what he was saying. Then Olivia Rodrigo comes out and she speaks clearly. I hear every word. And she gets the crowd pumping. Between the two, I'm thinking that Olivia Rodrigo's performance is better, but again, they're not in the same genre of music. But my ear is like, also, it was what it was. Based off of what they gave me for the first couple of minutes of the show, Olivia Rodrigo was the opener for me. Or Lil Wayne was the opener to Olivia Rodrigo. I know that's not the case. And she opened the show. So, I don't know. That's how we started it off. Nicki Minaj comes out to boom, 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 did on him. Now listen, when this beat drops, I'm like, come on, put your number 2s in the air. Come on, Nicki Minaj, I love her. So she comes out in this pink bridal number. It's the Pink Friday 2 is coming, Barbie, all of that, $1 billion movie, all of that. Let's go, Nicki Minaj, let's go. She looks good. She seemed like she was in her bag. Her personality was there. Only thing I did not like about the situation was that she had to move the veil. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know if she felt that people couldn't hear her through the veil, or if the veil was that thick, or if maybe I don't know. But she kept having to move the veil. I was like, baby, just put it over your face and, you know, let's go. Other than that, if you're not gonna do that, just have it outside of the veil. I don't know why she was like having to put it in the veil. It just, I don't know. For me, it just, I don't know. It was kind of like disturbing to kind of look at this beautiful woman having to always figgle and finagle with the veil with the long ass nails, right? Nicki Minaj tells us that MTV kind of like didn't know what they were gonna do to her, or didn't know if she was what she was gonna say, or didn't know how she was gonna be, so they didn't want to give her too much play. I don't know what was going on, but she kind of was like, I don't know, I'm gonna bring Chun-Li, I'm gonna bring Red Ruby to sleeves, I'm gonna be roaming out, I don't know what I might say. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, is she that, like, you know, is this going back to when, you know, she called out Miley Cyrus, or what? Like, what are we talking about? What are we hinting at, Nicki Minaj? Either way, you look fine as hell. I'm glad you're on stage. We see Ice Spice and Taylor Swift sitting next to each other. Ice Spice is giving looks like, yay, Nicki, yay, Nicki. Taylor Swift is giving looks like, eh. You know what I'm saying? And there's this rumor that Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift are supposed to be collaborating on the song. I don't know how true that is, because Taylor Swift was shading Nicki throughout this whole show. I'm gonna talk about that a little later. But Nicki Minaj calls out NSYNC, and this was like a moment. I don't know why it was a moment, but it was a moment. It was a moment for me seeing NSYNC come back together. But I guess that was the moment for everyone else, because everyone else was in like an uproar, right? All the men look good except for the one on the far left. I can't remember his name. He's a little too thick for my, for my thing. But you got everybody. Actually, no, I'm lying. Both men's on the ends, on the outs, the ones we know the least about, were looking like full dads. Lance was looking good. JT was looking fine. Is it JC or JT, Shazay or Shazaz, whatever his name is. And then Justin Timberlake, JC Chavez or whatever his name is. The three in the middle was the Destiny's Child, and then the other two on the end was the other girl and the other girl. But it was cool that they came through. Best Pop goes to Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is shocked that she won her 90th award. I don't know why. Taylor Swift, you're right on the stage where they call out the awards. You're going to win, boo. In my mind, though, I'll be kind of feeling bad for the performance, because if you just have Olivia Rodrigo perform, why is she not getting the award? Like, she out here working and y'all not awarding her for her work? I don't know. But Olivia Rodrigo is bigger than the MTV Music Awards in terms of like her needing to win. So it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. For me, it was just like, Taylor Swift wins. She's basically, giving all of NSYNC fellatio so she could like, she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, all of that. Okay. But we get past that, and then we get to Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B performing. And here's what I'm gonna say. I like the production. I like the staging. I like her coming down from the thing. I feel like both of them were well dressed, looking really, really good. Both of them looked expensive. The set looked expensive. Cardi, she lost her footing in the dance thing, and I'm gonna have to call that out. She just lost her footing in the dance thing, and she playfully played it off. But, clearly she was having a good time. She was amped and ready to go. She still was flinging that black fro around. And to be honest, I love it when her hair is overly cartoonish and exaggerated. Like in the video where it's that orange, big old hair. I love that. I love it's Kelly Bundy. I love that look. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's just sexy. Cardi B is just sexy, period. So I appreciated the performance and I liked it. But my girl Megan, she just kills it. She kills it all the time. Megan is gorgeous. Megan is lovely. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are the performers for the hip hop rappers that can give you choreo. And I like that for them, because they're like the Beyoncés of hip hop, if that makes sense, in terms of like how they perform and the level that they perform at. The one thing I hated about their performance, though, was that I heard more of the song and less of them. Quite frankly, like 90% of the performances were RuPaul Drag Race lip sync performances, and it was aggravating to my spirit and to my soul. They didn't need to perform, especially Shakira. Like, I couldn't tell which was lip sync and which was voice, because I know one moment she was speaking into the mic and the mic came on, but you can't tell me that was Shakira all throughout that 90-minute set. But before we even get to that, shout out to Cardi and Megan. They did their thing. Demi Lovato performed. I couldn't get through the whole thing. It was a lot going on. For me, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. Best K-pop goes to Stray Kids. Never heard of them a day in my life. Actually, I didn't hear none of the nominees, but okay, they won Best K-pop. Callie performs, and I was going through Spotify one time, and I was trying to make like my playlisting for my birthday party playlist or whatever, and I came across her song and I was like, this song would be good, but then I ultimately didn't put it on because it was not like the mood I was in, talking about different area codes and all of that. It just wasn't for me. But what stood out to me after this Doritos performance break, which by the way is so amazing to see MTV having to do sponsorship performances like this, because it's just known for the black people on BET and the rap awards to have to do stuff like this. But the fact that MTV did a Doritos situation during, like, I just thought, sponsored by Doritos. I was like, finally, let's go. Let's do, yeah. But I was really excited to hear Fly On a Boss's song. After Callie went, you hear Fly On a Boss in the background as the commentator is saying who's coming up next and all of that. I thought that was really, really dope. Shout out to Flyana Boss for getting their song on the MTV Music Awards. Song of the Year goes to Taylor Swift for Anti-Hero. Again, she's so shocked. I fast forwarded past her acceptance speech. Then we get to Anita. Never heard of her before. I'm pretty sure she's big, 7 billion plays or whatever, streams or whatever. But she was talking about used to being a hoe. And I'm thinking this is RuPaul's Drag Race, because she was not speaking in that mic. And if she was speaking in that mic, she was not speaking in that mic, because the mic was over here and words were still being heard. And then she would bring it back up, and then the lip sync was horrible. I get that she needed to do all the dancing, but to me, is it me, or none of these, not none of them, but a lot of these big budgeted celebrity performances still cannot touch NSYNC and Britney Spears back in the Way days. Still can't touch it. That one performance when NSYNC and Britney Spears had the classroom set on stage still is one of the top performances of all time on the MTV Music Awards. We could go back to Ring the Alarm Beyonce. Still one of the best performances of all time. Then we get to Anita, who got 7 billion views, and she lip syncing and talk about she used to be a hoe. I don't know. I fast forwarded past her. Ashanti got thick and is looking good. SZA wins Best R&B but ain't in town. And Ice Spice introduces Doja Cat. Now, there's a lot being said about Doja Cat. Doja Cat is #1 for Paint the Town Red. Shout out to Doja Cat. I love Doja Cat in her woman era. You know, Planet Her era. I love that. I'm respecting what she's trying to accomplish with this album. You know, the first 3 songs are okay. Demons is my favorite out of the 3. But overall, as an artist, Doja Cat can't be touched. She can't be touched. Although, Doechii and Doja are one and the same. Just one's dark skin and one can, pass off as white, even though she's mixed. Right. Which is the only reason why she's able to say the N-word. But out of all of that, Doja Cat is a beast. And the one thing that can't be denied, or negated against her is the fact that she is a true performer. And every single performance that she's ever done has always been top tier. Nobody can touch Doja when it comes to performing. Ain't nobody like Doja when it comes to performing. She is definitely an artiste when it comes to performing. Because even as she's coming down and doing her 3 released songs and 3 released music videos, which by the way, I think is amazing when an artist releases a song and a video at the same time. Thank you, Doja. She comes down and the artistry is there right off the rip because she has all of the women dressed up in the red and she's doing choreo. And as the women join her, they're all doing the choreo. You know what I'm saying? And she's like coming down and rapping. The performance was amazing. And then she goes from the pinup to letting the hair out, and she's shaking it, and she's performing and dancing, and the papers is flying, and all the news reports and blogs is flying, and the critics is flying around her because she's talking about the critics. She's not talking about the people. Right. But either way, it was a great performance. I feel like, though, Doja was commanding the stage and wanting to let it be known that she is a rapstress. But like the clips that I saw coming back of the people in the audience, or just the muteness of it all from the playback on my television, made it seem like the people were just watching and not necessarily enthralled with her. There were moments where she had like her Whitney moment where she would stand and just look. And then even that long ending when she was just like this, you know, the audience was just like, okay, yeah. At least that's how it was translated to me on my screens. I don't know what it was giving live action there because I wasn't there. But either way, Doja Cat up until this point is the best performance of the night. For me. For me. Not to say that any of the other performances were bad, but this is a performance to me. Live singing, choreo, stage presence, story told on stage. Doja ate that, and she is the moment at this particular point in time. Callie performs another Doritos number. Shakira gives us You Better Lip Sync for Your Life, RuPaul's Drag Race season 29,000. Okay, and then Billy Porter, I don't know what he was wearing, but Billy Porter comes on live and in color to introduce Nicki Minaj. Now, talking about lip sync, Nicki didn't lip sync, and she sang that song. I'm shocked because the song sounded great. It sounded great live. And I was here for the strength in her voice to get through the song. She didn't seem like she was trying hard at all. It sounded great. She looked great. The lights and everything was set up. And in my mind, I'm like, I know this not. In my mind, I'm like, I know this not all she giving me. I know she not giving me just this, because Red Ruby the Sleeves is the best Nicki Minaj song ever to me. And I'm a Nicki Minaj. I'm not a barb. I'm a supporter. I got all her albums. I love her down. Nicki can't do no wrong to me. Nicki is the queen and will always be the queen, period, right? And so for me, Red Ruby the Sleeves is my favorite song. Every time that song come on, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting the lyrics, hitting it. So I just knew she was performing that. I knew she was performing that. And I thought she would do Super Freaky Girl. I thought she would do like a medley, because this woman been releasing music for a while now. So I thought we'd get a medley of Super Freaky Girl, Red Ruby the Sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a medley of things. But she didn't do that. What she did at this performance, though, baby, listen, because the last time I saw you, all right, cool. Okay, cool, ma. I need, give me something else. But she took off that puffy designer black number and let it like drop off her arm slowly. She was taking it off. She was taking it off like this. Baby had body. Baby was like stomach where? You know what I'm saying? All of that. She was giving it. Laid out. Baby looked good. Nicki Minaj was fine. Nicki Minaj is fine. Then she said, y'all ready for a little sneak preview of Pink Friday 2 or something she said. Listen, Ice Spice, I don't know if she's playing a role, but she was fanning behind Taylor Swift. When Taylor Swift put her in the back seat and like, nah, I need to sit next to my people, go back there. Ice Spice is like, ooh, what's she about to do? What's she about to do? I don't know if she was fanning out for the cameras. I don't know. But the scowl on Taylor Swift's face when Nicki Minaj said, I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all ready for this? The scowl on Taylor Swift's face. Oh, if I'd pay $1 million to figure out what the hell that was going through her mind. Because she was not giving nice white woman. She was giving like, what this about to do? Like, she thought she could sing. Oh, now this bitch singing now. Okay, what? And she about to rap. What the hell she about to do? You know what I'm saying? Usually Taylor Swift be like, she be champion to everybody, when everybody performing, not Nicki, she was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what was going on in her mind? What was happening there? But baby, I like my blue. I like my honey's blue. Or something too. Whatever the lyrics is, there's a big difference between me and you. What? I am not the one or the two or the three. You bitches want to be me. Whatever the hell it is. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lines. But my baby girl, finally Nicki Minaj gave her bow down to these broads, to everybody in the industry. She gave this her Beyonce bow down bitches song. What? It's that you. That's for me. That was everything for me. Oh, that was everything for me. These bitches was there with me. You say you look up to her, but really you look up to me. Oh, listen. Nicki Minaj, I was enthralled. I was captivated and motivated and was cheering in the inside because I was just so mute and stuck looking at the TV. First of all, she's fine. And second of all, I'm like, this is performance. Now, there was a moment where for a while I felt like everybody had to do the Cardi B and the Megan and perform and dance and all of that because everybody dancing on stage, no matter what you getting dancing. We don't need that with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't need to dance a day in her damn life. All Nicki Minaj needs to do is stand there and command. Give me the presence. Give me the poise. Give me the elevated platform because you above bitches. Give me the mic that's crystalled out. Give me the flawless body, the flawless head to head. What? We see your face, full face. And then, baby, you not lip syncing. Okay? You give us a whole performance. And when she came out and did that new Big Difference coming on Pink Friday too, listen, the live version is better than the studio version for me because you get the energy and the You know what I'm saying? The studio version is cute, but the live version sealed it. Sealed it for me. It was the confidence, baby. What? That was everything. Everything. At this point, Nicki Minaj is the 1, Doja Cat is the 2, Cardi B and Megan is the 3 with regards to live performances. It was everything. Nicki Minaj stole the night for me. Nicki Minaj was the night for me. It was all about Nicki Minaj for me. Big difference. Yes, indeed. I was here for it. And to be honest, I can't wait for Pink Friday 2. I hope that Pink Friday 2 has 17 tracks on. I want 17 tracks. But I want 17 hot tracks. And to be honest, from a Nicki Minaj joint with no interludes. You can give me 6 Last Time I Saw You tracks and then 11 hard-hitting, bad bitch, rapping tracks. What? I want 17. At minimum, it need to be 14 tracks on this album. Minimum. It's been 5 years since the last album. I am waiting for Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2, and I'm listen, everything. It was everything. Mary J. Blige looked amazing. She introduces global icon Diddy. Diddy is a global icon, period. These titles are interesting. I mean, just be an icon. If you're an icon, you're an icon. Well, whatever. Diddy is amazing. He looks good. He looked really good. He looks like he's doing well. He had all his seed on the stage. All his seed was sprinkled out on the stage. They all look like him. But Diddy says love wins. I don't know what he was trying to champion and what he was trying to say, but love does win when it's true and authentic. His speech was long-winded and all over the place. But out of his performance was really, really good. In the top 5 performances of the night. But basically, what I got from that, though, was Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole, for me, again, another live singer. In my mind, I'm like, she about to sing this whole thing. Because it's a high note song throughout. Hey, tell me, yeah. She had to hit it. And she was hitting it. She was hitting it. And I was like, please do not have an Alicia off keys moment because Alicia live is not. I think I'm falling. Right. She did that. Keisha Cole did that. She did that for Diddy. That was it for me. I like that. I really did. So shout out to Diddy and the performances of his seed and Keisha Cole. They did that. Pezzo Pluma performs. I fast forwarded it. Although there is that one song that I like, but I don't know. Pezzo is not for me. But then Rima and Selena Gomez win for Best Afro Beats. And this is where Tiffany Haddish in all of her drunken and or highness, whatever was going on, I don't know what was going on in that woman, but she was giving off the behavior that she was not just drinking water. Oh my God. Oh, I love Afro Beats. Oh, you love that? You do? Oh, yeah. Rima and Selena Gomez. What was going on with her? What was going on with her? Where was the Disney haunted house? Was that Disney haunted house where was she playing a ghost or poltergeist? She was, something was in her spirit. The demon was in her. I was confused. I couldn't understand what was happening. I couldn't get it. That girl was lit. What? Am I the only one? And then I just knew she was going to do a Lil Mama and take the mic, or Kanye West and take the mic and steal the moment. I just knew she was. Selena is like, what is going on with this black woman? Is she okay? And she inching away from her. Child, Tiffany Haddish was Haddishing. She was on that Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was on that Haddish. Then, because I was watching cable, the cable cuts out. But, you know, MTV put up their performances anyway. So do we really need cable? I don't know if we really need cable no more. That should be a bill that I should get rid of. I was able to watch it on YouTube. Man, listen, let me tell you. Nicki Minaj was the night for me. Hands down, after this 30-minute review, Nicki Minaj was the night for me. Because she brought me Red Ruby the Sleeves. And she brought me Itty Bitty Piggy. I thought that was, listen, Nicki Minaj is the moment. Nicki Minaj is the queen. Ain't nobody taking her. Listen, she belted every line with her throat and said, I don't care. I don't care. What y'all gonna say to me? All of it. Red Ruby the Sleeves was the moment. Itty Bitty was the moment. Everybody else that came out, LL and all that was great, okay? At this point, I just want LL to do OnlyFans. So you know what I'm saying? That's all I care for. But other than that, listen, the show was great. All the women did great. All the performances were great. All the performances was great. Nicki Minaj was the moment 1. Doja Cat was the moment 2. Cardi B, Megan, the moment 3. P. Diddy, the moment 4. And then everybody else collectively was the moment 5. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you thought about the MTV Music Awards, baby.